Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really good. So this recipe is a mango special recipe, as we all know that the mango season has come. So in this recipe I'm going to be teaching you a no sugar, no mawa, a healthy version of how you can bake the perfect mango barfi at home. You just need few ingredients and your barfi is ready. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and let's go bake the healthiest mango barfi.
So first you're going to take a blender, add some chopped mangoes into it and then blend it really well till it forms a nice puree form. So it has to be nice and smooth. Make sure that no pieces are left. So just blend it. So whenever I blend it, I start with a lower speed and then I increase the speed. So after blending, you can see like a smooth pulp is formed. Now if you don't have fresh mangoes, you can take store-bought pulp, but that pulp might contain added sugar into it. So now you take a pan and on medium flame I've taken some grated coconut. You can use coconut powder also if you feel like. Here I've taken freshly grated coconut. Now I am cooking it on the gas till it becomes nice light brown in color. So till it becomes a nice light brown in color, you keep cooking it, and then after that we're going to keep it aside and just like cool it down. So I'm going to make sure that till it becomes a nice light brown in color. I'll keep cooking it, and this is all done on a medium flame, not too high flame. And then I'm keeping it aside to cool it down properly. So once that is done, I take another pan, or you can just empty the coconut in a bowl and use the same pan. You can add some ghee, or you can add margarine, white butter, or you can even take regular butter. Then I have taken some milk powder. Now, if you don't have milk powder or you don't want to make it vegan, then you can use coconut milk powder. And then on top of that, I've added some milk. Now you can use regular milk, plant-based milk, that is up to you. You can just change that. So now you keep mixing this really well, and now once you're mixing it, make sure that no lumps are formed. So you're cooking it on a medium flame and make sure that no lumps are formed into it, and keep cooking it. So now you need to keep mixing it also, or else the sides will start burning. And now you have to keep mixing it till this becomes thick enough and the sides they start leaving the pan. So this will take some time. You have to be a little patient and keep mixing it, and then you can see after some time it starts boiling, it starts getting thicker, and then the sides it starts leaving from the pan, and you can see how nice the mixture looks. Now once this is done and it's cooked really well, then I'm going to add the puree to it. Now with the puree you want to add any nuts, any other flavor that you could do, but I have just added the regular mango puree into it. Now in this I'm not adding any additional sugar, because the puree mango as it is sweet enough, and that makes it sugar free and better. So I like the taste without adding any sugar, but if you feel like, you can add jaggery, you can add stevia, monk fruit, that is all up to you. So now you keep mixing it, and then after that keep cooking it till it starts leaving the pan. So it'll take some time, but and it start bubbling up. That means that your mixture is ready. But it's very important that the mixture cooks really well and starts getting thick. So that will help in setting the barfi. Now I've added the desiccated coconut into it. I'm just going to blend it. You can add more nuts also if you feel like. If you don't want coconut, you can use almond powder. That is up to you. So now you keep mixing it, and in the mixture will still start getting thicker, and once it's a nice thick paste, what I'm doing is I'm adding a little bit more of fat, that is butter, but you can add ghee, or you can add margarine, white butter, that is up to you. This is just to enhance the flavor and give it more texture. So that's the reason I've added a little more fat in the end, and now you keep mixing it. So this barfi actually tastes really good. So with this, now you can make so many different flavors of a healthy barfi at home. It's just few steps and it's easily done. So now I'm keep cooking it till it starts leaving the sides. So your barfi should not stick the sides. So now you can see such a nice paste is formed. Now this what I'm going to do is cook it a little more for like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to put it aside. I will take a baking tray. I've added parchment paper to it, and in the meanwhile I'm letting my burfi mixture cool. So I've taken a tray, I've added parchment paper to it. The reason why I'm added parchment paper to it, once the burfi sets, it'll be very easy for you to demold it and cut it. Now I'm going to top it up with some chopped nuts. If you want, you can add nuts in the middle also, but I just liked it this way. And just before the thickness of the burfi, I'm not spreading it entirely completely on the pan. I'm just using half the pan. So at least the burfi is nice and thick enough. So now you can see how nice and thick it looks. We'll top it up with some nuts. Now you need to set this at least 3-4 hours, but I preferred it overnight because the better it sets, it will be easier for you to cut and enjoy the burfi. But 3-4 hours, if you can't wait, that is also good enough. Just set it in the fridge. That's what you have to do. So I topped it up with some nice chopped pistas. You can use almonds, you can use any nuts of your choice. You can even add oats flakes to it, or chopped mangoes also if you want on top of it. Now we set it in the fridge, and once you can see that the burfi has thickened enough, so make sure also that you flatten the burfi properly, so that you get nice smooth cuts of the burfi. So now you can see we're going to put it in the fridge. Now once that is done, your burfi is set properly, just remove it. You can demold it and cut it into desired sizes. So here I've cut it into square shape, and trust me, this burfi tastes so good that you have to try it in mango season, and you can try with any fruit of your choice. That is fine. So I hope you like this recipe, and if you want me to try any more recipes or want me to take any topic for my YouTube channel that will help you, so do let me know in the comments section, and I hope you try this recipe really soon.